everybody, today I'm going to be doing a video that you guys have been asking me to do for almost a year now, and that is how do I edit my Instagram photos. If you guys do not know, I'm addicted to Instagram. I got onto Instagram almost 4 years ago when it first came out because of Justin Bieber. I know guys, it's not like the most pathetic thing ever. Yeah, I started Instagram because of Justin Bieber. He got an Instagram and I was a huge fan of him in 2010, in 2011. It was a dark time. I was never a big enough fan to actually create an Instagram account directly for him. It was mostly just a personal account for me to look at his photos. Let me tell you, that stage is over in my life though, just letting you know. It's been over for almost 3 years, almost 4 years, yeah. But anyways, yes, I've been using Instagram for such a long time, so I've pretty much gone through all the stages an Instagram user can go through as of right now. And my current stage is just really pretty photos, something that's nice to look at. I'm very into photography, so I love putting my photography on Instagram. I love putting books on Instagram, like books I'm currently reading, or just selfies. I like selfies too, but I don't do too many of those because too many is a bit obnoxious. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I edit my Instagram, like what apps I use, what filters, and whatnot, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little bit different than what I usually do, but I thought, like, why not do it for you guys, because I know you guys have been asking me to do it for such a long time. So let's get started. Okay, so this video really only works for iPhone users since I have an iPhone, so if you have a Samsung or Android phone, I'm sorry, this video will not help you unless the apps that I'm using are actually on the Android or Samsung phones as well. Okay, so turn on your phone and open it up to the main screen. I've already taken the photos I'm going to use for this video, so before you actually edit these photos, I suggest you actually take them. That's pretty obvious. So the first app I'm going to be using to edit my first photo is going to be Facetune. Facetune's a great app if you want to soften up your skin, fix some blemishes, enhance anything on you. So I usually enhance my eyes in certain photos because sometimes if a photo is kind of faded, it's nice to enhance the areas that people are directly looking at. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So I'm going to go over here and open a photo. I'm going to choose this photo right here. Also, just a side note, this app is actually $4, so it is a little bit of an investment, so you want to make sure you definitely want this app before you actually purchase it. I personally love this app and think it's worth the price, so that's why I bought it. I really like this photo because it's really pretty. I love the colors, but something that is a little bit off is just the eyes and the eyebrows and the lips. So they're kind of faded compared to the rest of the photo, so I'm just gonna go to the details, and I'm just gonna go and enhance my eyes a little bit. Not really the eyeballs, but just the edges of my eyes to make them stand out a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go in and kind of just brush over the eyebrows to make them a bit darker. Now they stand out even more, and now I'm just gonna go to the lips and use the same detail and just kind of brush over them just to make them stand out a little bit more, so when I go over to edit them with a filter, it's not completely washed out. I'm also gonna go in and enhance the flowers because I want them a little bit more purple than they are in the photo. So that's nice, I like that. And I know a lot of beauty gurus do this, but I don't tend to do this that often, but I'll do it for this photo just so you can see what it does. It just really just smooths over your skin. It doesn't really cover up any blemishes, it just makes it a little bit smoother and nicer to look at. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I do with this app, and now we're just gonna save that. And then we're gonna go into my favorite app that I use for all my photos, and that is Afterlight. Afterlight, I believe, is free and may be $1, I'm not sure, but it is an amazing app that I've been using for about 1.5 years now. So I'm just gonna go press my albums folder, and then click on the photo I just edited on Facetune. Okay, so now the photo is there, and the thing I do on this is mainly just put a filter on it. So I pretty much use the same filter for all my photos, and that is I go into the guest album, and then I go 3 down to Russ, R-U-S-S. And so it does a lot of nice things to it. It kind of brightens up the photo, but gives it a nice like hue, and I just really like how it looks. So this is before, after, before, after. You can't really see the difference, but it definitely looks really pretty with a theme that you may have on your Instagram account. So I'm just gonna do it probably to 60%, because I really like the look of that. And then I sometimes go over to the clarify tool and kind of just enhance just the photo as a whole to make it a little bit more defined. So I'm gonna do that to 44%. Then I'm gonna press done, camera roll, save, and now it's ready to be posted. So there is the final product. I'll put a before and after photo right here so you can see the differences. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you an edit of a book. I take a lot of photos of books on my Instagram account, so I edit those almost every day because I at least post one book photo a day. And I do pretty much the same thing as I did with the last photo, but I leave out Facetune and I go straight to Afterlight. I'm going to press New, Camera Roll, go into my favorites because that's where I left it, and then the photo is going to pop up right here of the book that I want to edit. This is taken off my iPhone. I just took this photo with my iPhone 6, which has a great camera. I love it. And now I'm just going to go and kind of either lighten or darken it. I think I might lighten it a bit to about 30%. Then I'm going to go in and clarify it just a little bit, not too much. Like probably to 11%. And then I'm going to use the same exact filter, which is under the guest folder. Then I gotta go to Rust, which I use all the time, and I really just leave it to the max, so I'm gonna use 100% of that. And sometimes I choose to do Rust once again just to give it more of a faded or kind of duller look to it because I really like that kind of theme. Now I'm gonna press done, and here it is. Some other apps I use not as frequently as, let's say, Facetune or Afterlight. I use VSCO Cam because I really like this kind of camera because I think it's actually free and it has very nice filters. So let's say I want to edit this photo, I would click on it, then I would go into the toolbar, and then all the filters pop up. Now, I have a lot of filters because I bought some packs of filters, but it has lots of different varieties and you could definitely find your look in this app. But I don't use that much. I sometimes use Fonto, which puts text on photos, and then I also use Shutterfly a whole lot. So if you're a photographer and you have trouble putting your camera photos from your laptop to your cell phone because you have to send them to yourself via email or text message, definitely go download Shutterfly. Shutterfly is a great app because I literally just put all my photos onto this. It's on the internet, and then it downloads all my photos to an album. So then I have all my laptop photos here, and then here are like the other albums I have. I share this account with my friend Anne-Marie, and it's a free account, so that's amazing. So anybody can really afford this, and it is a great thing that I use probably every day. Superimpose is another great app that I use when I want to mesh two photos together, like this one, as you can see. I actually edited this whole entire photo of me and Sam Heughan in the app Superimpose, so this is not Photoshop at all. I just used this app, and that's not a real photo of me and Sam. I wish it was. So yeah, I just use this app, and then you really have to like tinker around with it to actually get the gist of it, but once you do, it's so much fun to use and it really comes in handy. So here's my Instagram account. I don't really have a theme necessarily, but I have a kind of look to it. All these photos are edited with the Rust filter on Afterlight. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my account is at Sasha Alsberg. I also have another Instagram account which is called The Shadow Hunters, which you can see here, and I just post all about the Mortal Instruments with my friend Jessica. I also have another account called Outlander Lassies with Natasha from Tasha Polis on YouTube, and we post all about Sam Heughan, Katrina Balfe in the Outlander series. We don't post that much on this account, but we still have it. So yes, that's how I edit my Instagram photos. It's a very easy technique that I use. I don't use Photoshop. I don't do too many filters, too many edits on my photos. It's a very simple way that I do, and I honestly love how my account looks because it feels good to me, and as long as you're happy with your account, I mean, that is awesome. So I hope that I've helped you achieve your Instagram look by showing you guys how I do my Instagram photos. I love Instagram. It's my favorite social media out there. Then Twitter's my number 2. Same username as my Instagram. So if you want to check out my account, if you haven't already, I'll be linking those down below as well. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!